Okay, welcome to a quick video guide on how to install D2S bulbs and everything you need into the Vland headlights. We have the D2S to amp adapter, the little plugs. These are the DIY version, so we have to do some assembly. We have the 9006 to H7 plug. This is so that you can get the H7 connection from in there out so that you can connect it to a relay. And we have this extension cap here. Through the magic of editing, I'm going to keep this as short as possible. First step, went ahead and made that as tight as possible. It's not really tight, it's just on. And then I marked the top black with a black marker, do whatever you want. And then so I just know which one is going to be for the top. This is relevant later on. Take that off. We're going to remove that, open that. Very carefully, not to touch the glass. We're going to remove this bulb. Going to seat this little notch on this little nub, and we're going to close that like so. Now it's not flush because there's a little nub right there, so you have to push it down. I'm going to try that again. The little nub is supposed to break while you close it, and then that puts even pressure on it to hold it firmly in place. There we go. Now this little nub here has bent over and now it's being held in place. So we're going to rotate it so this ground return wire is going to be about 4 o'clock. And like that, and twist. Now these two nubs are at 9 and 3, and eventually this is going to go onto there. So if we remove this, not going to be used, we are going to find a black line, and because we can explain the reasoning behind this, so put that in there for demonstration purposes. And where's that black line? There we go. So it will not close. But we can see this here. So it is slightly off center to the right here. And we need to give it room in case we need to do some side to side adjustment, which will be this screw here, or some horizontal adjustment, which will be, or I guess that's vertical adjustment, which will be this here. Anyways, so we are going to want to kind of center that around this cap here. And since it's going to be slightly over to the right, go like that, and now we can see that we want to draw it right here. The line is just so that we install it the same way every time. It has 4 different alignment little screws that catch, and so you can install it 360 degrees, but this just keeps everything the same. So now we're going to go ahead and trace this around. You can see now you can see it's not on direct center. So I'm going to pause this, I'm going to go cut this out, and I will be back. Okay, so this is now cut out. I use an ultrasonic cutter. You probably won't have that, but a Dremel will do. So you'll notice it's not perfectly circular. This is actually for a reason. While also making it a little smaller, so you can it's about 5 millimeters inside the tracing. It is also going to keep it more snugly in place and won't be able to rotate freely. And while it does make it more difficult to get it in, makes it more difficult for water to get into. And there we go. Nice and snug. Next up, we are going to drill out these 4 holes. I have here a 3/16 drill bit. I'm going to do this over the garbage. Alright, almost lost the camera there. That's good. So, holes are now drilled out. We are going to pass all these wires through. Let's start by deepening this H7 connector. You can reuse the black holder if you like. Just going to go in there. We don't need this covering, so we can just remove it. There we go. That's 2 out. We're gonna push this through. Which holes we're gonna put through? It's only gonna go so far from one side. Then you just grab some pliers and pull through. If you make these holes bigger, it will be easier, but snug is good. Yeah. Pull it, tug it back a little bit, and then that'll sort itself out. We're going to push these little tabs back out and make sure we have this all set. Good job. Do not put it in backwards like I tried there. There we go. That is that set. Now we're gonna push this, the inside to the outside. Go gently so that this yellow grommet thing that holds it in place, that's a technical term, so that doesn't get ripped off. Alright. Now they're a little screwy, but these 2 holes here are tighter from factory with more rubber around them. So that makes it tougher to take this through without damaging it. So while it looks a little strange, it's easier in the long run and it doesn't damage anything. Okay, so the blue is going to get this female, well, that's a female. And so the clip has to be pulled out, and so the side with the hole goes up. Push it all the way in. Push that red tab in. On the other side, which is the male, the opening goes on the bottom, like this. And we have to make sure it aligns with that red tab. Get in the hole. Well, that's one way. We're doing this live and there's no retakes. There we go. At least it shows you what can happen, how to fix it. You just push it back down there, and so that you can see the pin popping through. Good way to test it that you did a good job and everything's aligned is push the two together just like that. Okay, now we're going to come back to the other side. We're going to pull that, give ourselves some leverage and room to play. Put that in like that. And this is one of the reasons why I say you don't necessarily have to use the black piece, because you can get it deeper in if you're not using it. If you are not feeling confident in this, you can always use some electrical tape. Let's see. So that is recessed in there like that. It's making good contact, but safety first. We don't want to do this later on. 10 seconds now, or 20 minutes a year down the road. So we're going to tuck that nicely back down in there. We're going to pull out the excess wiring. We are going to find our black line, start it about a quarter turn back to the left, and then there, nice and tight. We can pull that out just a little bit, and so that this doesn't become loose, I just like to take some electrical tape and just tape it up like that. Again, 10 seconds now, 20 minutes in a year. Everything's good and tight, and that is it. How long did it take us? 12 minutes. Well, it'd be faster if I wasn't narrating everything, but that is it. You are now ready to install these. Give or take a ballast that you have to add.